Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, truly a special talent. Talking, of course, about Pelé. And Stuart, I wonder what you expect to see from him in this game.
Well, he's the creative spark for this team. He can drift past defenders, he can pick a pass, and he's got that pace off the mark. And I'm sure we're going to see that again today.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Dejan Kulusevski plays with Richarlison out wide, and leading the line today is Heung-min Son. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Lothar Matthäus plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And higher up, Pelé plays alongside Alessandro Del Piero. And the contest begins. Zinedine Zidane. And now Cafu. Matthäus. Gullit has it. Cafu. Lothar Matthäus. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. James Maddison. Richarlison. Maddison. And he stopped them in their tracks. And he has options available. Gullit. Cannavaro. And on to Cafu. Lothar Matthäus. Just the challenge that was required. Son. Richarlison. Maddison with it. Great ball from Son. Effectively carried away by the keeper. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And it's with Baresi. Ruud Gullit. Roberto Carlos. And beyond the last defender, offside. James Maddison. And return to Son. Crossing opportunity. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Spurs with the corner. Over it comes. A gift for any goalkeeper. Zinedine Zidane. Now with Pele. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. James Maddison. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ruud Gullit. Zidane on the ball. He's beaten his man. Top-class defending. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Away they go again. Now can Spurs come up with an answer? Son. Pedro Porro. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Strong hand on that
one. Well, you do sense that Spurs will get the equaliser at some point, but at the moment they are still trailing due to a brilliant stop by the goalkeeper. That was magnificent from him.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. He's protecting it effectively. Oh, he could give it away. Richarlison. So a throw in here. Ronaldinho. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. Well, a good first half showing by Ronaldinho. And Stuart, as always, interested to get your assessment.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Now the attack fizzled out. Pedro Porro. Now Son. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose, but nothing comes of it. Roberto Carlos. And it's with Ronaldinho. And Spurs doing well to win it back. Son. Pele. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bissouma. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. A classic example of how to intercept. Mateus. And Pele on the ball. And a lot to like about this attack. Oh, breezing past him. A glorious chance. Still alive. Cafu. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And deciding to go short with this one. Cutting it back. Danger averted for now.
Can the owner of the red hatchback blocking the emergency exit please return to your vehicle immediately?
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Franco Baresi. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Cafu. And Mateus has it. Pele. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Promising move from Tottenham. Heung-min Son. And it nestles in the back of the net. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur, who now are on level terms.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ronaldinho. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Dejan Kulusevski. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Pele. And Mateus has it. Dalglish. And back with Cafu. Zidane. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Can they prise them open now? Richarlison in position to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And they're making a change. Now, how about the short corner? Well, there's the pullback. Well, nothing comes of it. And here now come Tottenham. A goal at this late stage could settle the issue. Can they produce something? A corner to Spurs as tension levels heighten again. Both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Over it comes. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no way through in the end. Dalglish. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? James Maddison. And Spurs have to be bold in these trying circumstances. Maddison. Now with Werner. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Cantona. Now he must favour the cross. Ronaldinho. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.